Yeah, welcome to the kids' table. It's Friday Thoughts. It's August 9th. Finally starting to cool down a little bit. Thank you, Lord. Um, yeah, Hurricane Debbie has been hitting us kind of hard, but it's looking nice and sunny and clear out now, which is a big blessing. But yeah, it was straight pouring rain yesterday and part of today, but looks like it's past us. It's supposed to be nice weather tomorrow. Looking forward to that. The Olympics have been wild. Been watching some of the track. Sure you guys have heard of Noah Lyles. He won gold in 100 meter, and then he just competed in 200 meter, and he was all confident. And I think he was saying to this other American guy that he was going to beat him, and then it turned out that Noah got bronze, so he got third place, and then the American guy got silver, and then a guy from I forget the country, but not American won gold. So it was interesting how it panned out. And then after the race, Noah Lyles was like sprawled out on the track, and like it looked like he like was really having trouble breathing. And he does have asthma, so people were getting a little scared for him. But then it turns out that he had COVID the whole time. So yeah, he had tested positive for COVID on Tuesday, and then the race was on Thursday. So I mean, my germaphobe head was like, "Oh man, he just got all this other runners sick," because he was like hugging the guy that won gold, and I was like, "Oh man, just giving him COVID." But I know people don't really fear it like it used to be, and it's all different now, which is good. But yeah, also men's basketball, USA, crazy, crazy game against Serbia. Yeah, Serbia they were up by like 20 at one point. They were up consistently by like 10 to 15. And USA, like, they would kind of get close, but then it was second half and they're still down by 15. I was like, oh man, are they about to lose a basketball game? But then, I mean, the whole game, Steph Curry was just raining from three, just making all his shots. Yeah, I think he got 32 points. Yeah, for the whole game, which was awesome. And Kevin Durant stepped up, LeBron stepped up. Yeah, I mean, when you got those superstars on the team, it's gonna be hard to beat them. But Serbia almost did, so props to them. I know Jokic really wanted it, and he played amazing, and Bogdanovic played amazing. He made so many tough threes. It was crazy. It was just an insane game that just kept you on the edge of your seat, and it was really a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is funny because they have their wing deals on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but listen, if you're gonna order on a wing deal night, plan ahead because we we did, but then I got there and it took like an hour longer than they said it was gonna take, which was pretty funny. Felt bad for the kid behind the counter. He was stressing, but it's not his fault. It's the cook's fault. But finally got the food. Lemon pepper, best flavor. Got mango habanero, which was a little too spicy. Yeah, it was definitely burning my mouth. But the Sauce Gardner sauce, highly recommend. That is a delicious wing sauce. It's like a Hawaiian-y, sweetness with like I don't know, with like barbecue. It's so good. Yeah, Powerade versus Gatorade. What do you guys think? Leave a comment about which you think is better, Powerade or Gatorade. I mean, they've both been around. They've both been in the sports drink game for a while. My personal opinion, I might. It just depends, because if I'm like super duper dehydrated, I do like the Gator Light because that, it just has so much sodium and electrolytes or whatever, and it just usually instantly gets me right. But if I'm talking just a go-to daily sports drink, I think I'm gonna go Powerade. Yeah, just Gatorade's like, I don't know what it is, but it's just too sweet for me sometimes. Like I can't drink a whole Gatorade in like one sitting at all. Like it'd be way too much sugar. The Powerade, I couldn't really drink a whole one in one sitting either, but I can drink more of it, and it's like not that big of a deal. And I like the flavor. The mountain berry is a great flavor. And then, I mean, Gatorade, I like the Glacier Frost or Glacier Freeze, whatever it is. So, they're pretty neck and neck, but lately I'd have to give it to Powerade. Yeah, I've been watching a show called Summer House. It's a reality show where like a bunch of 30-year-olds and some 20-year-olds meet at this house in the Hamptons, and they're all like pretty well off, and they're from New York City, or they live in New York City, so they go to the Hamptons to party and whatnot, and it's pretty funny show if you're into reality TV. But yeah, I think my favorite character or person in the show is Kyle. He's just super bro, but like super fun loving dude. Kind of reminds me of Dallas a little bit. So Dallas, if you're listening, it reminds me of you. But yeah, it's a good show. Go check it out if you want to. A funny thing, or a thing that I think is funny, is how like everybody who golfs has like a golf story. They're like, oh yeah, there's this one day, the wind was just right, or they really were grilling the hot dogs well that day, and I was shooting this, or everyone just has their story of how they just excelled and just really played almost unbelievably well. Because everybody's likes to size themselves up a little bit. I've done it myself. You embellish your game a little bit just for the fun of it. NFL preseason started last week, not this week. Yes, but was watching last night. Patriots were playing, and the Giants were playing, and it was all right. It's preseason, so it's not regular season quality, of course. But it's just good to have NFL football back on the TV. It's just comforting, and it means that the regular season's coming soon. And the Commanders are playing the Jets tomorrow at noon, so I'm super hyped for that. Apparently, Jaden Daniels is supposed to play. We'll see how much he plays, but I'm so excited to see him on the field, see what he can do, see how he works with the offense. I mean, I've talked about it. We've got our wide receiver weapons: Dotson, Terry McLaurin. I heard we're maybe gonna get Brandon Ayuk, which would be crazy. But yeah, that's basically all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Peace.